Hello, my name is Stacey Brook and I am the founder and chief advisor at College Essay Advisors. And today I'm going to talk to you about the University of Chicago's supplemental essays. The essays for University of Chicago are at this point basically legendary. We here at College Essay Advisors love these because we are essay nerds and we love being able to help guide students through super creative options. We know that these essay topics can be intimidating, but that's why we're here to help. First, let's tackle what is a fairly straightforward essay question that you need to answer in addition to the more creative options. The first question reads, how does the University of Chicago, as you know it now, satisfy your desire for a particular kind of learning, community, and future? Please address with some specificity your own wishes and how they relate to UChicago. So this is a fairly standard why essay, why do you want to go to this school essay, although it is sort of the magnum opus of why essays in that it is asking you to cover all aspects of your education and experience at U of Chicago. They want you to cover learning, they want you to cover community, talk about your future. What will you do when you get to University of Chicago? Who are you going to interact with? And how is it going to help you in your life moving forward? So, as with any other why essay, you start by buckling down and doing your homework. You really can't possibly do enough research for these why essays, especially for these really long ones. Start by combing the website for classes you want to take, programs that stand out, offerings that are highly specific to the University of Chicago that appeal to you. Are there professors with whom you can continue research that you've started as a high school student? Are there programs that allow you to practice the things you learn and go out into the real world to get experience? I say this all the time, you want to build a bridge between your experiences and what the University of Chicago has to offer so they know you're not just checking a random major off a list, you really and truly understand what you're going to do when you arrive on campus. And you have knowledge and understanding and experience to bring with you, so you're of value to the community as well. Then you need to talk about your future, how the resources of University of Chicago will get you where you want to go, or at least where you think you want to go in this moment. You are allowed to change your mind later. Question 2, the extended essay, everybody's favorite creative exercise. Essay option 1. What if the moon were made of cheese? Or Neptune, made of soap? Pick a celestial object, reimagine its material composition, and explore the implications. Feel free to explore the realms of physics, philosophy, fantasy. The sky is the limit. Every one of these prompts, every one of the answers to these essays is going to ideally speak to the interests and passions of the applicant. So no matter what you choose, remember that it is going to say something about you. The topic you pick, what you choose to discuss, that's a huge part of the message here for admissions to soak up. Maybe Jupiter is made of salt water because nothing seems cooler to you than the idea of alien sharks and you're an aspiring marine biologist. Maybe Saturn is made of string because you just discovered knitting and are trying to make things in all kinds of crazy shapes and configurations. Again, whatever it is you choose, you're going to want to make a selection that allows you to reveal something about yourself that admissions doesn't yet know. Essay option 2, what's so easy about pie? This is one that can be taken in a million directions. Do you want to talk about pie? P-I. Do you want to talk about the actual act of baking? Do you want to talk about what apple pie means and symbolizes as it relates to maybe the American dream? With every single one of these questions, the idea is to run with the inspiration in unexpected directions. Essay option 3. In Homer's Iliad, Helen had a face that launched 1,000 ships. A millihelen then measures the beauty needed to launch one ship. The Sagan unit is used to denote any large quantity in place of billions and billions. A New York minute measures the period of time between a traffic light turning green and the cab behind you honking. Invent a new unit of measurement. How it is derived, how is it derived, how is it used, what are its equivalents? This question can be reflective of so many aspects of your life. It can refer to a subject you enjoy studying, a place that's important to you. This is ultimately meant to engage your humorous side, your playful side, so don't be afraid to engage in a little wordplay and just get creative. Are the hours between dinner and twilight called the construction zone when you experiment with YouTube makeup tutorials? Here at CEA, the New York Minute has a slightly different definition, at least it does for me. For me, it's how long it takes for you to mute the monitor in the back of a cab after you get in. And for me, maybe that would give me a launch point to talk about what it's like to live in a city full of distractions, or what it's like to inhabit a super fast-paced, media-filled environment. Point being, think about your life. Think about things that need to be defined, quantified. Let your imagination run free with this one. Essay option 4. There is no such thing as a new idea, Mark Twain. Are any pieces of art, literature, philosophy, or technology truly original, or just a different combination of old ideas? Pick something, anything besides yourself, and explain why it is or is not original. So this is like a little bit of a debate exercise almost, and you get to pick which side you take. You can be humorous with this, you can go serious. Maybe you want to write about social justice movements like Black Lives Matter or Me Too. Are they introducing new ideas? Not necessarily. Does that mean we still shouldn't pay attention to them? Absolutely not. You can also argue that everything is new. Sure, every piece of music is composed of the same variety of notes, but those notes can be arranged in infinite ways, and every single time a song is played, it's played differently. There are tons of ways you can take this. Again, if you're writing about music and why it is or isn't new, maybe that's because you want to talk about your own musicianship. Make sure that whatever subject you select, you also get to talk about your personal connection to that topic. Essay option 5. It's said that history repeats itself, but what about other disciplines? Choose another field, chemistry, philosophy, etc., and explain how it repeats itself. Explain how it repeats itself. So cute. This prompt serves up a super fun way for you to just nerd out about something you like. However, this doesn't have to necessarily be related to your major. It can be really any subject that intrigues you and captures your attention, imagination, curiosity. Maybe, again, you're a musician and you want to write about how lyrics or choruses repeat themselves. Or maybe you want to talk about Pride and Prejudice and how that basic storyline and setup has been used in multitudes of pieces of writing since Jane Austen first penned the book. With this one, so long as you're exploring an interest of yours and you're having fun while doing it, you're probably doing it right. And finally, the option to use all the other options. And it reads, in the spirit of adventurous inquiry and with the encouragement of one of our current students, choose one of our past prompts or create a question of your own. Be original, creative, thought-provoking. Draw on your best qualities as a writer, thinker, visionary, social critic, sage, citizen of the world, or future citizen of the University of Chicago. Take a little risk and have fun. We love all the University of Chicago prompts from previous cycles. We will link to a place where you can find the rest of these down below. And I encourage you to check out all of your options. You never know what is gonna spark an amazing idea for you. I also recommend that if you've written other school-specific supplements up to this point for other schools, take a look at those subjects. What are you writing about? Are those things that are important enough to you to want to maybe reimagine them for one of these interesting questions for UChicago? Sometimes backing a subject into kind of a weird prompt gives you an unexpected answer. So that's another quick tip for you if you're having trouble generating ideas. But really and truly, this is just one that you need to think about, read all of the prompts, go back into the archives and just sit with this for a little while, take some notes, journal, brainstorm. It's going to come to you. You can do it.